A Dwarven outpost of Zuglar, the passage ships, have survived its first winter. With a population of 19 dwarves and some animals, they are for now thriving with lots of food and drinks. But of course, this is only but a beginning. There is still a lot of work to do. There is still a lot to craft, forge, and go deep down below. It would also appear that we have a petition of Usten Hoofstrings, who wishes to reside in passage ships for the purpose of entertaining citizens and visitors. I believe this is a human bard, and yes, I will approve this. There he is. He is 66 years old with 10 children. And he feels happy after being granted residency. Well, that is good. I think now might be the time to build some instruments for these guys. We also have Fikot Nishal, a spear dwarf, visiting us. And another bard, Ustuth Murelbuffet. And I was thinking we could make some rock statues to make this place prettier. Up above in our barracks, we also have our militia captain and some of his recruits actually training over here. I think it would be nice if we could make our inn a bit bigger so more people can just hang out here and we can decorate it nicer. Because a nice inn means happy dwarves and human entertainers with 10 children. Another happy moment in our outpost. We have a new kid. Militia commander has given birth to a boy. Looks like on a table in a stockpile. Ast Netsekalf, a dwarven baby. He's got good memory and he was delighted after watching a performance. We actually made some statues now. So, actually 10 statues in fact. We'll put some down around our staircases over here. And whenever this is dug out, we can put them in here as well. We have pretty statues down here of a giant tortoise man. A well-crafted church statue of Mebzit Portal Shot. This is a dwarf that has been killed by a forgotten beast, Asmil Kivismatzang. And here's a statue of Mistim Blotlash, a dwarf that has been chosen as an expedition leader. And we're getting some nice jet statues in here as well. Laboring dwarves. A statue of Sadarish Yound Gravel, who has died to a winged fiend in shadow papers. Just a statue of a dwarf. And another statue of Mistim Blotlash. And another statue of Mistim Blotlash. They really like them. He seems to be a very popular dwarf, Mistim Codmank, or Blotlash as they call him. He talks to inanimate objects when he's thinking, and he needs alcohol to get through the working day, as any dwarf would. Oh, would you look at that? We have some new migrants arriving. We have a new miner, a woodcrafter, a miller, and a dude that I have no idea how to pronounce his work. Which probably means we once again do not have enough bedrooms for them all. I probably should have made them smaller. They don't really need that much space. I just wanted it to look nice. Next thing that this inn needs is to be a bit prettier, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna do some smoothing and we're gonna do some engraving, because a beautiful inn makes for a happy dwarf. We have another entertainer that wants to join us, Erith Wreck Combined. And another person wants to entertain my citizens, Kickrost Rough Crypts. Why not? We're getting a lot of visitors these days, and they all want to hang out in our beautiful inn. Now that the inn is smooth, we shall engrave the walls to make it even beautifuler. Amongst our many interesting visitors, we have Nar Keshanled, a dingo woman hammerman, visiting us. Clearly our inn is attracting all kinds of weird people these days. Let's maybe put some engravings on the floor as well. And we have a human caravan arriving now. Now we have engravings on the floor as well. And engraving an image of Babin the Cobalt, who is contemplating. Beautiful. On our walls we have engravings of the Gilded Work, a symbol of the South Inc., a local dwarven government. Apparently we forgot to cut gems, so I will not be trading too much with these guys, but I will take some of their leather and more of their leather. Because leather is something we really need. We'll take a backpack as well and maybe some quivers. I think that will do. Let's trade him maybe some fire opals. And he's happy with that. Well, thank you for your business as well. Let's build some more statues of our dwarves. They'll be happy to see them when they go to bed. And they'll be happy to have nice workshops. Our beautiful inn keeps on attracting new people. We got some more miners, an animal dissector, a blacksmith, a glassmaker, a presser, and I believe that's it. We have up to 32 people now living in here. 32 people, but not enough bedrooms for them, and most of the bedrooms are not even complete with all the furniture they need. This is fine. I love the fact that we have a jet statue of purring maggots down here to go with the other statues of dwarves. I think now it is finally time to go and dig deeper. And we're gonna go deeper right down here. And we're gonna dig down until we find some caverns. Ah, we have done it. We have discovered an expansive cavern deep underground, finally. There are cave spiders and other creatures down below, so now we have to be careful. We don't really want anything crawling upstairs, now do we? We're gonna remove the bottom set of stairs that were here. They don't reach the actual floor yet. We'll have a separate entrance down there. Just trying to be a bit safer, you see. We did go very far below there. And there you go. We now have access to the caves below. But now the caves below also have access to us. So we'll have to be very careful how we explore this place. For instance, this giant mole is already going up and just entering through our doors. Poor guy is overcome by terror. He has come all the way up here. What a nice guy. Who knows what else might come up here soon. Let's just hope our ex-dwarves will be prepared. And now that we have access to the caverns, I have built a loom so my workers can go down below and collect some webs. I'm sure that will be very safe. But the silk we get out of it, it's gonna be very nice. One of our mace dwarfs, Tulon Tristolos, while training over here, has given a birth to a girl. See, these dwarves are something special. They are training in combat, and at the same time they give birth to a girl. What is there not to love? Clearly they're prepared to do anything they would have to do to protect this place and make it better at the same time. Ah, a Dwarven caravan is coming once again. That is good to see. Last year, the trade caravan desired shields. So we were working on making a bunch of iron shields at our metalsmith's forge. Looks like next year, once again, they'll want shields and bucklers, but also ammunition. Oh yes, look at all these shields. These have quite a good value. And we really have a lot of them. Almost 12,000 worth of shields is what we have here. Let's see what these guys have to offer. We'll buy an instrument from them. At least I think these things are instruments. A steel sword, maybe some seeds, like plump helmets and dimple cups. Once again, we'll buy their leather. And maybe some meat because we have none, and same for fish. We did ask them to bring yarn. We might not necessarily need it right now, but I'll grab it nonetheless. Maybe some cheese as well. And let's grab some parchments. Of course, at this point, we're offering them way too many shields, so let's see how we can trade. Oh yeah, they're very happy with that. Well, we got a lot out of this. And we also got migrants incoming. A miner, a woodworker, a ranger, a gem setter, that is very good, a fishery worker as well. Our Dwarven hamlet has grown up to almost 40 people now. Looks like this Wolverine is causing issues once again and fighting pigs. Let's see if my soldiers can kill this thing. Ah yes, here they go. They're chasing it. Is it gonna run away? Nope, it just died. Our ex-dwarves destroy this thing. An artery has been opened by the attack. A major artery in the heart has been opened. Iron battle axe is lodged firmly in the wound. I don't think this Wolverine is gonna do too well. It's just a mutilated corpse that is left back here, and it's gonna go into the butcher shop now. And there's some legs and paws that we apparently chopped off. Well done, ex-dwarves, well done. Looks like the Wolverine is down to chopped livers, prepared lungs, and Wolverine sweetbread. I don't know how that happened though. But if our ex-dwarves are gonna be fighting more and more, maybe we should prepare a hospital for them, because they might need it eventually. Oh, we have somebody that has been taken by a fey mood, Asmel Kivishmadzang, and he has claimed a carpenter's workshop. Looks like he already has everything he needs. He's taken some cherrywood logs and iron bars, and now he's working furiously. Let's see what his mysterious construction is gonna be. Asmil has created Govos Ngoto, a cherrywood cage. He offers it to the South Inc. He created a special cage, did he? Of course, all craft worship is of the highest quality. It is decorated with cherrywood. On the item is an image of a table-cut gem in iron. Nothing too special. It's got value of 3,000. Gavos Ngato. Well, maybe we can use this cage somewhere. Now, let's take a look at our hospital once again. It is not quite a hospital yet, but now we can make it. The Rough House. Well, that's a great name for a hospital. Let's assign a chief medical dwarf. Aban Vutokaltar is the only one with some relevant skills. Now, they'll want some threads, some cloth, some splints, some crutches, powder for casts, buckets, and soap. We don't really have soap yet. We'll assign our chief medical dwarf as the doctor, and then we'll make some buckets and such. We'll also add some beds over here. We'll add some tables as well, and we'll make some traction benches at Mechanics Workshop. Our last traction bench is going to be complete. There we go. And with that, the Rough House, our hospital, is looking a bit better. We could make some more splints and crutches, and we do not have any powder for casts or soap. But we got the basics, and that's what matters. And if anybody gets hurt, now they can get in here. Most of our bedrooms have cabinets, chests, and beds now, so they're finally kind of complete. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna smooth this place, and we're gonna engrave it with some beautiful, beautiful engravings. And then add in some more bedrooms, because we do not have enough right now. Looks like one of the Troglydytes has made it up here. And its mutilated corpse is over here on the ground now. And there is another one over here. Looks like these dudes are coming up the stairs. I have noticed many troglodytes down here before. I was hoping they would leave us in peace for now. There's at least 2 remaining down here. And look at our axe dwarves. They said, so easily broken, this does not scare me. They've been knocking them unconscious, destroying them, dodging. Oh, this is great. Well, now if somebody wants to take these troglodytes out, that would be great. I think for now I will still leave these doors open, but if you get more troglodyte attacks, then maybe I will close it and lock it down for now. If the troglodytes continue coming up, we're gonna need more people on our squad, so I'm gonna assign this animal the Sector, who is a competent spear dwarf, Sagzul the Mathikar, and also Doran Oratho, a competent hammer dwarf as well. We're gonna need some more armor for them, because I have not made enough for everybody. So let's make that happen. Good thing we still have plenty of iron bars. But we might be running low on coke, so we might have to make more of that. And now, winter has begun once again. I do believe we have enough food and drink that this should not be an issue at all for us. Now, there's something I wanted to try it out over here. I have never before assigned a messenger. It's a new thing over here. So I'm gonna do that. Maybe we're gonna use Autumn, our glass maker. He's got plenty of skills that seem to be appropriate for this. He's now a messenger, but he doesn't require anything. We'll see what he does. Oh, we have a performance troupe visiting us. That is very nice. It looks like they're gonna have a performance in here, hopefully. It's actually goblin poets in here. Amazing. And now that we have so many people being entertained here, let's offer them a chance to worship a deity. I think further down here, we're gonna create a small temple complex. Dwarves do like their deities, don't they? Also, it seems like the Wolverine is back. I'm gonna send the heroic fences to attack it this time around. It's trying to hide amongst the trees, but here are our dwarves. They are coming. I think it's too fast for them to catch it. It's giving them trouble. Come on, dwarves, you got this? Yes, I think they shot it at least once. Ah, good. Striking the right front leg. Perfect. Strike it in the upper body, tearing through muscle and bruising the right lung. A Wolverine is not long for this world. Guess they're gonna be hunting it for a while. It is seriously injured and it's trying to escape up the mountain. Look at it go. It just runs around like crazy. I'm gonna cancel the order. No point chasing this thing around so far. Now, while we were chasing the Wolverine, a couple other things have happened. A bunch of people has visited us. And we now have Izdi Magsozin, Lord Consort, staying with us. He's listening to poetry right now. Got 2 lovers. Yes, indeed, we are getting more and more popular out here. The question is, which deity should we allow to be worshipped in here? As you can see, there are a lot of different deities. But Babin the Cobalt seems to have been worshipped by most people, 22, so we'll assign this here. It's got some chests now, it's got some stored instruments. Let's assign a performer here. Maybe Bembo, who's a competent dancer, why not? I think it would be nice if we added some statues as well, just to make it a bit prettier. Also, it would seem that we have elves here. Ooh, are we friends with elves? She's an elf trader. I see. Now the second temple over here, we're gonna assign to no specific deity, so everybody can come in here and chill with this place. Oh, looks like our blacksmith has been taken by Fey Mood, and he has claimed a metalsmith's forge. Looks like he's got what he needs. He's got copper bars and jet blocks, and now he's working furiously. I wonder what he's gonna create. Or she. Besmer Lehashnihals blacksmith has created Rumadakam, a copper hatch cover. She offers it to the South Inc. Well, Rumadakam has been taken away somewhere. It's got rough value of 2,000. And this is a copper hatch cover. All craftsmanship is of the highest quality. This object menaces with spikes of copper. On the item is an image of dwarves in jet. The dwarves are traveling. The artwork relates the foundation of passage ships by the South Inc. of the furnaces of language in the early spring of 100. It might not be exactly what we had hoped for, but we'll take it nonetheless. Another winter has been survived. It is early spring once again. And we put Rumadakam on pedestal on display out here in one of our temples. I'm sure the dwarves will love to see it. And now that spring has arrived, I want to dig deeper in here where we actually have soil and maybe plant some more stuff. Because we do have a lot of seeds, but not that much plants left. Here we have some sweet pods, we got some dimple cups over here, and of course plum helmets there. And later on we're gonna plant some K wheat as well maybe. And we will say hello to new migrants. We are up to 52 population now, 54 even, 55, 56. They keep on coming. 63, oh. We got a woodworker, a woodcutter, engraver, animal dissector, animal trainer, furnace operator, glass maker, leather worker, a weaver, a fisher worker, a fisher dwarf, a cheese maker, a lime maker, a surgeon, a couple of peasants, and a child. I think some of those peasants we're gonna put to good use right away, and we're gonna add them amongst our fighting dwarves. Looks like we're gonna have to dig deeper and create even more bedrooms once again. With so many new dwarves coming in, it's gonna be tough feeding them all. I hope we can keep up with the demand. Life is good. And people are plentiful. And there are many people, goblins, dwarves, elves, everybody is hanging around out here in our place. And it seems like the Troglydytes have tried to rise up once again. It did not end well for the Troglydytes. The hammer dwarves have made quick work of them, and the corpse pile is piling up. The pressure of Troglydytes might be scary, but my hammer dwarves and axe dwarves are ready for it for now. But something tells me soon we'll need more than just that. Soon, we might have to lead an invasion inside the deep places. But that will happen next time. For now, thank you for watching.